Is there really only one way to God? And does what we believe about Jesus make any difference today? Well, gather your friends, your family. It's time for Wednesday's Coffee and Conversation. Well, if you were with us online this past Sunday, then you know we had some technical difficulties with our live stream, which is too bad because it was such a good message. You can, however, listen to the audio recording of that message on Apple Podcasts. We'll link the podcast below, but you can search it on Apple Podcasts by searching Wardenful Gospel Assembly. Pastor Werner right now is in a series called Making Progress through the book of 1 John. He's looking through this book to answer the question, how do we know if someone's really a Christian? The first week was about the ethical test. How do you live? Are you being transformed to becoming more like Christ, to becoming holy like Christ is holy instead of sinful? Well, the week 2, this past Sunday, was about the doctrinal test, the test of doctrine. What do you believe? And the writing is all focused on Jesus and the incarnation. When we look at the letter of 1 John, he's focused on teaching these new believers, these young Christians, about who Jesus is. And he's defending the doctrine of incarnation, that Jesus is fully God and fully human. But what does that mean in our lives today? We want to discuss that. So here are 3 questions for you. Again, we want you to use these questions in community. So with your family or with your friends, let's discuss these 3 questions and reflect on them together. Here's question number 1. What does Jesus reveal about who God is? There's a lot of misconceptions in our world, in our society today, about who God is and what he is like. But the writer of the Gospels and of John says to us, no one knows who God is like until Jesus came. When Jesus came, we could tell you, this is who God is. This is what God is like. Jesus reveals to us who God is. So take some time to reflect. What does Jesus reveal to us about God? What misconceptions does the world hold, or maybe even that we hold about God, that are then disputed by who Jesus is, by the life he lived? That's question number 1. Question number 2. Why is it pivotal to our faith to believe in the incarnation? Why is it pivotal to our faith to believe in the incarnation? Again, this doctrine that Jesus came down to earth to be with us, that he is fully God, fully divine, but he's also fully human. Why is it so pivotal to our faith to believe in that? Take some time to reflect on that, to discuss the different issues. Again, Pastor Werner shared a lot of really good truths in his sermon on Sunday about this. That's question number 2. Question number 3, our final question this morning, is this: how do we embrace faith in Jesus when it puts us at odds with other religious belief? How do we embrace our faith of Jesus being the only true way to God, the only one who has truly revealed who God is, the only one who can reconcile us back to God, the only true path to God? How can we believe in that in a world that holds on to many differing views and beliefs? How do we embrace that faith in a world that rejects that truth, that absolute truth? So these are some hard questions, some difficult questions for us this week. But to take some time to ask these questions with your family, with your friends, and discuss them, so that we can learn from Sunday's message, we can solidify our faith and grow in our walk with Jesus. God bless you, church.